Not long ago, Tony Stark discovered that his adoptive parents had another son named Arno, who was sickly enough as a child that he had to spend most of his time in massive life support unit. But recently he got a new lease on life and he is planning to use it to change the world. Tony Stark Iron Man number 5 opens with Arno arriving in Singapore to operate a patient who lost his arm in a car accident. The patient is Jaiden Ung, a very famous violinist, and he has been considered national treasure. Arno gave the patient a new arm. The donor's arm is perfect regarding the length, the proper muscle tone, and dexterity. The patient managed to move his arm immediately. He thought that it would take weeks or months of therapy, but not with Arno's procedures. He gave the musician his violin and asked him to play something. After all, he came all the way to save his music, and not his arm. The musician plays perfectly with the left arm of a pastry chef who died in a car accident. Next we see Arno in Sudan performing another miracle of making strain of wheat growing in desert. Then we see him underwater releasing his artificially engineered bacteria to consume the man-made garbage, then dissipate, leaving the creatures unharmed. Arno then received a call from Wayne Battlefield, a cattle's owner from Montana. He produces what he calls guilt-free beef. His breed is genetically engineered, but he has been losing bulls every day. When Arno saw the cattle, he decided to step in. The cattle are simply headless. They are genetically engineered to have no brain, no feelings, no personality, and no higher cognitive functions. Suddenly, a bull started acting in a strange way. They had to take it down with a cattle prod. Arno decided to check the process of producing the so-called guilt-free meat, a cloning facility with each calf grown in an artificial womb. The calf knows how to stand immediately. Basic animal instinct and natural reflex. But the headless cows still have small brains so that they can walk, breathe, eat, and defecate. They have implanted small computer chips in their brains to help them regulate their functions, but not the basic instincts they are born with. Arno has another solution. This gas should keep them docile, and it's perfectly safe. It shouldn't work on anything with higher brain functions, and it will not be affecting the meat. But there is still something missing. Arno might be in need for a good meal and good sleep, but he doesn't need to sleep. He has rewritten his cells so that he doesn't need to sleep again. But if the cows don't feel pain, how do the prods work on them? The owner says that they do feel pain, but they just don't understand it, not the way we do. But what if they all can do is feel the pain? The computer chips implanted in the cattle's brains are connected to Wi-Fi, so that they can keep track of the cattle on all their devices. Preparing the meat takes about 2 hours to be ready, and 2 hours ago, that bull went crazy and started to act in a strange way. These cows have higher brain functions. They are connected to their cooked meat. They feel the horrible pain of getting the meat sliced, chopped, and eaten. They were attacked by the crazy cattle which wanted to take revenge on those causing them all this pain, on everyone eating that meat. They have developed combined psychic field, feeling everything as one, but they will not trample their own. In order to survive, you have to control your breathing, to clear your mind of all thoughts, and to connect to what they are feeling and move with them. But only Arno can do that. The cows killed the owner and all those who were eating the meat, except Arno, who managed to survive. The bodies were bagged and tagged. The whole area must be burned down, but the creatures have done nothing wrong. They are not dangerous as long as you leave them alone. The book ends with Arno receiving a call from the violinist who was operated by Arno and got a new left arm. The new arm has been doing things. During his sleep, the arm writes terrible things on his sheet music, such as, "Where am I? And why did you do this to me?" Arno says that he can't do anything about it, because the donor was in the other car which was hit by the musician while he was texting. Flesh remembers, and it needs to be heard. The violinist started playing his music while Arno was having his dinner with Sunset Bane. Unlike his brother Tony, Arno never rests. He keeps moving forward to the future. That was all for this video. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Thanks for watching, and have a nice one.